What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video, and this is the war against the awesome clan Carry Heroes, Fair Play War Clan, and very high level. Good attacks, excellent stuff. You guys even are going to have a little surprise for you later today, so be sure and tune in this afternoon for some more info on Carry Heroes. But getting to the war at hand, very close war, came down close to the wire here before towards the end, started widening the gap just a little bit, but they played it very close and took care of most of our bases. All of the Town Hall 10s were 2-starred very early on, as a matter of fact. Did an excellent job of taking those out. And then the vast majority of our Town Hall 9s 3-starred. A few of them slipped through the cracks, which really was close to the difference in the war. But besides that, excellent job. Very good attackers, very good bases. Was just such a fun war. They were going for their 200th, and we have sort of been playing spoiler for a while now on people going for either their 100th or 200th, and I think so far have not failed one of those to play spoiler on any of those yet. So they're going to have to wait one more war. I'm sure they'll get it this very next war. Probably even by the time you guys are watching this, their war will be underway, and they'll be on their way to that 200th win mark, which is a huge accomplishment. So congratulations to you guys. On our side, you see right there, we did get the top Town Hall 10 3-star, which is crazy. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Most of their Town Hall 10s 2-starred. Each clan, by the way, had, I think it was, 6 Town Hall 10s and 1 9.5. So we got 2 Town Hall 10s 3-star, their top one and their bottom one, and then everything else Town Hall 9.5s and not Town Hall 9s, all 3-starred. Excellent job to everybody at OneHive. Brought a really strong war, so good job. Going to back to the top here, this base was actually, we hit it 3 times going for 2 stars and did not get the 2-star. When this base was 3-starred, it had been hit 3 times and only had 1 star on it. But ASAP, it's an anti-2-star base. That's what it's designed to do, is to try to prevent that 2-star. I'm surprised we didn't get it, but it was just a little bit of bad luck. And he comes in and just absolutely wrecks his base. Very good game plan here. Comes at it with a queen walk. She's going to come in, do her thing, start on the side here, take out a few defenses. He wants her to get that first air defense right there. She's going to step up and get the job done. But a lot of point defense come at her. That X-bow locked onto her the whole time. Has to go ahead and use her ability. And then she's going to continue her walk down here. Now, from here, it's just about getting into you're going to get that queen done and everything else that goes along with it along the way here. You see the X-bow and all that will go down. But something I want you to notice here on this base design, which is very smart by Figo, is the way this air defense right here is placed. If you'll notice, it's 1 spot over from that collector, which means that if the queen's in this compartment, she can't reach it. She would have to be in that southern compartment to be able to get to that air defense. And same thing over here. Even if he's walking around the outside, look at this placement of this 3 o'clock air defense. It's 1 space back from being able to be reached by the queen. So some good thought went into this base, and it was very tricky. Right there, look at that. You see the wall breaker fail there on those spring trap right in the corner. Again, just a good design layout. Knows where people are going to be entering the base. So the king actually has to bust through the wall there, but a very heads-up wizard drop to take out that wizard tower doing the splash damage there. And then right here, you see the queen took out the defensive queen. The king gets in there, gets that second air defense. Now there's 2 air defenses down. The defensive queen's down. The CC doesn't matter. It's a lava hound, so completely ignoring it for the most part. But did drop, I think, it's still on the king, I think, as a matter of fact. Yeah, the king took the aggro, held that, and then all of the balloons just coming in, lava hounds going in. If you can get that done as a Town Hall 10, even on a maxed base like this, if you can get 2 air defenses taken care of and the queen taken care of, you've got a chance. With those free spells, you see that top Inferno Tower didn't go down. Obviously wanted it to be dead, but has just enough balloons left over to get up here, take out those Teslas. Those free spells held everything off just long enough. You see he's running way short on balloons here, but gets the job done with just a few left and has enough pups to go around and get the cleanup. The queen's still up just barely. I mean, you guys don't understand how close this was to going one way or the other. Could have easily been a fail, but turns out to be a very nice 3-star on their top Town Hall 10. So really nice attack by ASAP Aussie. Good job, buddy. I'm sorry, guys. I've got a tickle in my throat tonight. I'm not sure what the deal is. Sorry about that. Moving on to our next Town Hall 10 3-star, K-Griff. This one was a lot earlier in the war. I think that last one there was pretty close towards the end of the war. But he comes at this with just a mass golem. I think there's 4. Could be wrong, but I think there's 4 golems. Just a GoHo, 18 hogs, which is quite a few, but not just a massive amount. Comes right at the core, just wants to drop in. Obviously, this base is a newer Town Hall 10. It does have a lot of Town Hall 10 defenses, but those level 1 Inferno towers are the big kicker here. Lava Hound comes out of the CC. Everything's fine here. I love what he did with the Queen here. Guys, that's the meta, is when they have a Lava Hound in the CC, is just coming up with a good way to keep your queen away from the Lava Hound. Here you see no healers, no anything, just letting her walk around the base, keeping her away from that. Wall breakers to let her get in and get that air defense and into that compartment there where that air defense is located. Not that that's important on this attack, but just get in there, take out some defenses, use her for the best value you can, but keep her away from that Lava Hound, because if you successfully do that, that's like there's nothing in the CC on this attack. So right here, the hogs coming in, trying to keep them away from those Inferno towers for the most part. A lot of the streams from all those golems and golemites were taken up, so only a few hogs even targeted. And then you see he's got heal spells for his hogs around the outside, just making sure that his hogs are taken care of, because once that happens, the Inferno towers are down. Obviously, hogs can handle the rest of it as long as they've got a heal spell keeping them up. But the king and queen moving through, you see now the queen's locked onto that Lava Hound. No big deal at this point, though, but the damage is done. All he's got to do is get those last few defenses taken care of. He's got a wizard around the outside doing cleanup already. Only a few defenses left. We'll take a little bit of fast forward here as those last two go down. Beautiful attack. Really, really nice. Well thought out. Good game plan as far as keeping that Lava Hound away from his queen for the most of the attack. Going heavy on the golems to get in there, protect his hogs from those Inferno towers, and then just keeping them healed up and letting them work around the base. So really nice attack by K-Griff. Pretty close on time on this one. I didn't look at the start of the attack, but I think it was pretty close to running out of time. So again, two very close Town Hall 10 3-stars. But it's tough, and these guys are doing an awesome job, so keep it up. All right, let's look at some Town Hall 9 action. Khal Drogo had him a 6-star war this war, which is very impressive. And this one I liked. Coming at it with four quakes, and one of his other spells that he got to bring was a jump spell. So he really wanted access to every part of this base, obviously. Right there, drops the quakes down, opens it up. He's got it all the way into that core compartment, which lets him go most of the way across the base. Has his golems moving forward here. I think he brought just 2 golems on this one. Yeah, 2 golems, I think. 28 hogs, so a heavy hog raid, and obviously not dropping his king here. Has the poison spell for the CC troops. He wants his king to come in on this right side and get to that queen and do a king swap there. So just drops a giant down to bring her out. A few wizards to help create the funnel, but really didn't even need it because the queen was going to come right out. That jump spell. I actually think she jumped the wall. So again, that was not one you can risk and know she's going to jump the wall. You got to bring that jump spell, but actually didn't even end up needing it. Already has his hogs going in here. The quake spells on this one, I don't know if that was the right choice or not. I mean, look at that, how and you got the double bomb set, which is important, but look at that core there that he actually opened up. Just now, the golem's getting there. The hogs beat him to it. So I'm not sure. Maybe a jump spell is better there. I don't know. It's hard to question an attack like this because it was a beauty. Queen still has her ability. Hogs are working their way around the base. No heal spells left, but doesn't need them. Just a few defenses to take out. Again, has that queen's ability up. The king's distracted by that golem that's in the core. Perfect. Just absolutely crushed it. Can use the queen's ability right here and take out that king and just clean up after that. A few storages around the outside, but those hogs they got a big group of hogs. They're going to get it taken care of. Excellent attack by Khal Drogo, and excellent war, man. Good job. All right, let's look at just taking on 16. I like this one. Was a queen walk. Let's see, what do you do here? I'm trying to remember, guys. Sorry, I've watched a lot of attacks tonight. Queen walk coming down at the bottom here. And not getting into that defensive queen there. It's interesting because she's right there close, but this little outlet of extra walls there actually protects his queen pretty well from a queen walk. She might come in range if he had walked her to the north, but just brought her down to the south. You see he created the funnel there, pushed her down to the south, and the reason for that is I believe this is one that has another Lava Hound in the CC, guys. That is just the way you deal with it. If you can come up with a good game plan to still take the queen out, but keep your queen away from that side of the base. Just let her do her own thing. What she gets is sort of what she gets. I mean, she's getting a pretty big section of the base. It's so beneficial to your raid. I like to see him go a little bit lighter on wizards, but he had to create that funnel, and he did a good job because most of his wizards went down, which is actually a good thing when you've got that lava in there. You just want the funnel created, and you want the wizards out of the way. You want them locking onto your king, locking onto your golems, whatever you're sending in there. And again, it's just like it's not even there. You see the queen's over here doing her thing. She actually got healed up completely, or almost to it, to where the healers peeled off and started healing the hogs. She's taken little to no damage. Love the right side hogs there. Those are sacrificial hogs coming through, and then has the heal form up top to keep them going. The wizards finally did bust that lava hound, but no big deal. I mean, you got the poison spell. Going to take out a lot of them there. A few wizards are going to take out a few down at the bottom. I think that is pretty much that. All of them down. One of them on that golem, no big deal. Last Tesla there, and then that Expo, and that is going to be it. Got a pretty good little pack of hogs still. King's chasing them around. As soon as that Expo goes down, they'll be able to turn their attention towards, actually, I'm sorry, the air defense. Then that causes the king to get locked onto that golem, which is great. He's going to beat on him until something takes him out. The hogs, the queen, all of it doing cleanup at this point. Again, I just love it. I love seeing people break people from putting those lava hounds in there, because they kind of bug me. I'm always hitting bases on the first attack for the most part, and when you don't know they're in there, you can't just plan on doing that, and it makes it difficult. But on second attack, it's really it's an easy exploit, honestly. All right, let's look at one more. Excuse me, guys. And I had to do it to Bomber because he 3-starred my base this war. Show his base getting wrecked by our boy Armando. And this is just another classic Armando, just beautiful attack, honestly. You see he's got the split heroes trying to draw an attack from the bottom. Armando's coming in from the right side. A couple of golems go down, immediately drops that queen, and then the wizards to help create the funnel. Nice minion right there just to get one more extra building for free, because everything is focused on that golem up there. Wall breakers going in, opens it up, drops that third golem down, fresh golem going up the middle here. And then nice, and let's see. Actually, I think he brings a jump for the king. King's coming from the backside, I think. Or he might double jump in. I can't remember. Again, guys, I'm sorry. I've watched too many attacks tonight. But anyways, everything's moving in. It is a lava hound. He goes ahead and drops the rage on his queen. It's going to allow her to get through that lava hound much quicker. I mean, she's right there. He's got to deal with it. Might as well get her taken care of. Goes ahead and uses the ability, and then here comes the king right there. Smart dropping on the king there, because it actually drew some fire from some of those lava pups off of his queen, because it was right there next to her. He did just bring the king in from the backside there, and just it's going to double jump to that queen. Which is, we've been seeing double jump a lot more lately. I don't know what it is. It just seems like it comes in cycles, but a lot of double jumps and successful ones lately. A few skeletons distracting there, but that just lets those golems get out in front and trigger those double bombs. King gets right onto that defensive queen, and then here comes the lava hound part of the attack. A few, early lava hounds, balloons targeting on each one of these defenses. Look at this deployment, just spot on deployment, nothing wasted, everything right where it needs to be. Lava hounds moving through the base as the first air defense goes down. Got a few, a few balloons on the backside there. Didn't really save any. Deployed all of his balloons pretty much at once. But look how quickly right here, as that last expo goes down, everything's going to be focused on that air defense. It goes down, and then right there, everything's into the core, taking out those last few defenses. Has a lava hound still tanking in normal Armando fashion. Decides that 4 spells is too many, and just keeps one for keepsake there. With a heal spell that he'd never even used. So beautiful attack by Armando. Lots of balloons left. Actually has, has a hound left. Had a heal spell left. Just crushed it. Awesome job, man. All right, that is it. I will show some more attacks from this war. We did lose a lot of them on the update. They wiped our replay, so a lot of great attacks lost, which always stinks. But nothing we can do about that. But I will show a lot more from this on the Coffee and Clash this weekend, so I'll be looking forward to that. Again, awesome job to everybody at Carry Heroes and at OneHive. Was a great war, fun experience. Both clans just having a good time. Nice competitive war. So hope you guys enjoy the coverage. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, Jake from OneHive doing my best to help you guys suck less.